What's going on, duelists? ThePokeRapper here. Last night I got paired up against Dime, the number 1 Duelingbook ladder Edison player, number 2 in format library. The boy gets down. I was excited to play against him. And this is how our match went. I'm going to fast forward. This is going to be the fastest Yu-Gi-Oh video I've ever made in my life. He is on Hero Frog. I am on Black Wings. I haven't watched this replay, so I didn't know that. Oh man, he has just a super sick hand. Thought about deprisoning this. I ultimately don't. In my head, I'm going for game soon. I'm like, the game's gonna be over. We're getting there, no problem. Oh, he top decked that Econ. That's so sick. Yeah, that Econ was extremely game-changing. And he puts me in a Ryza loop. I could have deprisoned my own monster, but then I was worried it was going to be Caius. He ends up miracle fusing, and I'm just so behind, and he's got me in the nice Ryza loop, and he's just no concern. No concern. He knows it's not torrential. He's just all gas right now. I got nothing. I'm super behind, and this game goes quite poorly for your boy. And I know this one is over 100%. Maybe he turns this to defense mode. I want to see. He certainly does not, so we go to game 2. Very, very fast game 1. I was very excited to play him. I always like playing good players. Aha! For all the times it's happened to me, it feels great to do it. Alright, so now we're looking pretty good. Doesn't have Treeborn established. I have Kalut, so I'm okay, and I have Mirror Force, so I'm not super worried about cores. Now we're getting close to the finish line. We're getting close. And we've arrived at the finish line. The way that he top deck Econ, I top deck a nice Blizzard. Alright, so now, game 3, and this is the important one. I will pause right here because I feel the need to say, this is very important, one of my closest Yu-Gi-Oh friends, one of my best friends, Randall, amazing player, has a theory that depending on who you're playing against, you can psych out people in different ways. Now, he played someone, Andrew Paler, one of the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh duelists I've ever met, one of the craziest brains, all the New York, New Jersey crew. Insane at the game. Randall played against him in set 5 back row with no protection, saying, this man will never, ever heavy storm into 5 back row, knowing that Starlight Road and Solemn are cards. More so Starlight Road in this scenario. He doesn't want to go minus. He's not that kind of player. Randall sets 5. Andrew has Heavy Storm. Never plays it the entire game. Randall wins the game. Andrew was quite upset at the end. He goes, I can't believe I fell for that bluff. You actually never had any protection. That's so sick. But it's only because he's such a good player that Randall knows that if he sets 5 with no protection, that he's never gonna heavy storm, and it worked. So I've carried these tips and tricks with me throughout my Yu-Gi-Oh career in playing against the number 1 ranked and number 2 ranked, respectively, on format ladder Dime. I thought to myself, let's try to pull it myself. So he sets. He took a second or two to set that, so I thought maybe it's just Treeborn, and I'm pretty safe anyway with this logic. So let's go Shura, take a couple hundred, no problem. We're good to go next turn. We're going to set these 3 back row right now, play the old mind tricks on him. He's not going to heavy because he plays absolute 0. You know I'm going to keep in my Starlight Road so I could Icarus, and then when he tries to blow up my monsters, oh! He played it. The game is over. Doesn't always work, I guess. So try the big brain stuff at your own discretion. And we'll see you in the next one.